Basically saying he was giving him the full dub because he. Keep changing my jersey. If this was a playoff game, if you can hear me, just know I would have been on the game.
Nashville, Tennessee, today, Nissan Stadium, as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up the regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee in this drive on the start of the 25. Looking downfield, it's McCourty. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. All out of space. What a play to get inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you his speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Blue Devils line it up with a 1st and goal. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
To the air on second down. He's going for the goal.
Oh, man, right there, bro. Right there. Right there.
Great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they kept
Right there,
the
bro.
drive with a 4-yard touchdown.
Savage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Brooks. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up. A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete, down the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Defense looks as if it's coming. Scanning the field, it's McCourty. He's got his man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3-8. Big throw, catch and run on that one.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great position.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It falls incomplete. He was
Appreciate y'all, man. Hey.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Good, bro.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Well, it's plays like that that help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They give it to him again. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
They've got the screen set up. Fouls through the defense. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
He didn't get big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll give it to the back. And he'll go down, and he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Yeah, man, they threw that nigga slant, man.
That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Runs through the tackle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Dogs have it with a first and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. And the Bulldogs have taken it inside the 20. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Skips away from pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got the quick pass. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offense is the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Finds us back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's McCourty. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
He got a good baby one good.
Out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Off play action on first down. Complete. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
Yeah, and I think I've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it as time he knows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get out to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Petty. And maybe he'll get back on the scrimmage, but no more than that.
We knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer, preventing him from getting the first down?
Shoots him to the left. All by himself. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with football. Had time, spins the ball good. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football on the run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Dogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He wants to change this route. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box. He moved and throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on fourth down? So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Timeout by the defense. Trying to ice this kicker. They're looking for a touchdown going by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And this one is perfect. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So with this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing. And you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. Bring in the heat. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's looking downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The give to the back. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is through, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Back to pass, it's McCoy. Back open in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Great job on the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And the Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna look downfield again. Hauls it in. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Going to swing it on second down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one man coverage. And did you see how everybody wasn't pressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
From the gun, the running back has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Throws to the back. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
They'll run it from the gun. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver going in motion. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, going to the air. Touchdown, Dogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got his man on the right. There he goes. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The pitch to the left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Back to throw, it's McCourty. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it for a big play. Flying down the left side. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. You'd love to get the score right now, but you also want to make sure, if you can, that the clock keeps moving.
So let's do both. Let's run the football, keep it on the ground, run the play clock down, but don't turn away a touchdown. If you're getting close and you can get in, take the 2-possession lead, end this ball game.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third and goal, where the strong come through. Give to the running back. Snowed under by the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want it. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. The DBs will back off a bit. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
The Blue Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quickly complete. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. To the air. It's McCourty. Makes a connection. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. Defense playing a bail technique. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.